recording, start streaming. Boom. All the buttons are hit. We're here. We're live. It's Div D Week 8, NGS Season 19, with the caster grudge match here between Gerudo King for the Rooster Pizza Welcome Back Pato Boys, and Eternally Blue is here by my side this week for Phoenix Rising Amethyst. How you doing, bud?
Let's go. Let's go, PRA. Let's kick their ass. Let's get it done.
Listen, Eternally Blue's not actually a photo. We just, I'm lazy to do the camera, so you get my camera. He's just a picture. But yeah, we're here to grudge match it up. I know a little bit about your guys. You know a little bit about my guys, and we both know way too much about our own teams.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this. Is Toast here tonight? No Toast monsters. So
no
that's
Toast.
sad,
we're not going to see any Kel'Thuzad, hopefully.
Nope, no Greymane.
Oh, well, Peta will play some Greymane for us if you ban out the rest of his stuff.
He only plays Vala Zul'jin.
Shh. We're working on it. Real quick, before we get into the map select stuff, I'll bring up the division standings. It is essentially the definition of a grudge match between 5th and 6th place right now. So we're just here to have a good time tonight. There's not a lot of standings being changed as far as the division's concerned, but it's really just an honor and a glory.
It's for pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, let's. You want to recap the map selects? You were there with us. They're up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yep. And as soon as your screen changes back to what the map bans were, I could tell you. I know that PRA tonight has banned D-Shire and Alterac Pass. I believe Cranky Rhino banned Sky Temple and I want to guess Braxis?
Battlefield. So it was a B map.
Battlefield of Eternity. Okay.
Well, we are on the docket. We may get a Braxis this evening. Even though I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool.
Right,
I haven't seen a lot of Braxis.
Maybe they just handshake and they don't pick it. I don't know why you waste a map ban on it if everyone hates it. You know what I mean? Unless like Raka's on your team, then what do you do?
Yeah, if Raka's here, then it's the only map you're playing.
We had the so Rooster Pizza's home team tonight. They did choose to take first pick. So we'll see what kind of priority they have without Toast on the roster this evening.
So who we got? We have Cranky, Shane, Dr. Trey, Pato, Night Night. So couple starting roster not there, right? Because isn't Iggy starting and Toast typically?
Iggy's actually on another team this season. I think he's. I heard he was.
Go?
I don't know. He's on some Div C somewhere. I think. I don't remember.
Oh, good for him. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah, Iggy's not around. So Toast is the main starter. Sugar's probably the other one you're thinking of, but he subs in when they need him to. So.
Okay.
But that's enough of that because draft is starting. So what are you? We took first pick. I don't know what we want to ban from you guys. I know Barista's got a nasty Anduin, so I want to see Anduin get out of here.
I mean, Bear's been around for a really long time, and a lot of people know her kind of as a Stukov player, and even though she hasn't been playing it recently, it's something that you're going to see banned kind of time and time again against her. But the Tracer there, PRA ran a... not a Stukov, but a Tracer Abacomp.
Oh, so we were just going to fight over Abathur because we want Illidan Abathur. So if one of us got Abathur, the other one was is going to be out of cookies there.
That's funny.
Ariel band, sure. I mean, I know Cranky's been kind of prioritizing it, but I think the last patch kind of nerfed her down a little bit. I'm not an Ariel fan, so I don't know exactly how potent it was.
She is like Diamond Storm League Plus is like taken her picked or banned like every game now. She's really strong, especially if you pair her like double support now. I think she's just crazy busted.
Well, I don't like her. You can keep her. But we got rid of the Anduin I called, so that's fair.
Yep, that's good. No Joe.
I mean, that's
just... first pick here. Is it going to be the Rhaegar from Cranky right away?
I think. There's no Stukov ban either, so that could be prioritized. They like to go like the pick Stukov comps, but it's usually a Rhaegar. Or Pedo Zul'jin, you know.
Who else would it be?
It is. They both know each other so well, so you know he had to grab that before it got banned out.
And right away, locking Diablo Tychus there from PRA. Real strong 1 and 2, especially on this map. So have you had a lot of opportunity to talk to Pedo kind of with the changes? Because I know as a huge ARAM player that losing the ability to ding past 50 hurts my soul. Does he have any strong feelings about it one way or another?
So when I talked to him last, he definitely he's upset and he's changed to whatever the new like Zul'jin build is, but he refuses to switch to Guillotine. Because
Okay.
I feel like the you go for the ability power build on one is kind of where you go, but like that augments Guillotine, so go Guillotine. Like I don't
Sure.
know. It's been a long time since I played Zul'jin, but that was always my way. I get to have lots of commentary on Night Knight's Tassadar today, so I'm excited.
Here comes a variant ban instantly.
I would think so with the Stukov. I mean, I'm sure they've seen enough. No, getting rid of Shane's Hogger. Okay, that's a fair ban too.
That's really interesting. They're just saying we don't care if we run a variant here. Are they taking the variant? Why would they not ban variant? That's odd.
They do have pick before them. They might grab it. And it's shrines, so I mean, like you could.
Smash variant would be kind of fun.
Even Twin Blades can wreck through a camp while people are at the shrines. So maybe I don't know. They don't have any good lockdown.
Variant.
I don't see a lot.
No, not at all.
Not a lot of lockdown for us. I mean, outside of a Stukov just dropping a puddle on him, but he's probably puddling your backline. So. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Junkrat Deckard. Junkrat's a menace on this map. He's one of my favorites. I get it banned against me a lot.
Out of Moonglow too. I always knew her as a mage player, so this will be different.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Junkrat's kind of an ability.
That half and half.
Yeah. So no Hogger for Shane. Oh, so all right. Yeah, so he's gonna
variant, right?
Okay.
Huh?
Where?
All right.
So it's gonna. So Docs should be the off lane with the Blaze, and then Shane's gonna be running, unless they're doing some psycho nonsense. Which, you know what? I wouldn't put past Shane to go off lane Stitches.
Chelsea has played a offlane Stitches before, not on this map, but it is something that they like to pull out every once in a while. But
a diva, I like that. We don't see enough divas around.
This is really interesting. So this is going to be Chelsea and Junkrat and Moonglow. Her first opportunity to offlane this season in NGS is going to be on the diva here.
Oh, they've swapped too. Moonglow on the diva. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I feel like my team has picked a lot of what Tychus wants to see. So, you know, it feels bold. We'll see how it pans out as we get into game one. I'm excited. I would put up a poll, but I don't have any of that crap. So if you're in chat and you're hanging out with us, go ahead and put in the chat whose caster's team you think's gonna come out on top here, because we're all friendly here, but we know who's gonna win. So
that's right.
I pushed the button here, but I guess in honor of us being here, I'll introduce the heroes too. But we do have Stukov is Cranky Rhino, Stitches with Shane 9110, Blaze Dr. J, Zul'jin, piloted by Pedo, Tassadar by Night Knight, and that is Rooster Pizza, WBP. Go ahead.
And in the red trunks tonight, we have Phoenix Rising Amethyst. We have Chelsea on Junkrat, Moonglow playing the Diva, Harkin, the Canadian, on that Tychus, Zergpern playing Diablo, and bringing up the rear is Lieutenant Barista, Little Barista rather, on that Deckard Kane with good mount synergy minus Chelsea, who appears to have never played Junkrat before with that poverty pony.
Well, you know, that's fine. Now we can't all have money pigs, so. Any talents you see that are weird as we're getting started? I see a Q build out of Tassadar, which I'm not particularly a fan of myself.
I see a globe build out of Stitches. I know nothing about Diva talents, so it's really hard to say one way or another for me. I know I have a player on my team that plays a lot of Diva and likes to go W build, full W build for the damage reduction, but aside from that, I really know nothing about Diva.
Diablo looking for the anchor here, but nothing. They just walk right into him. He doesn't want to stop him. Blaze ran to the offlane pretty quick to get an edge on the soak, but I don't think that's going to matter.
No, you're just gonna see a pretty friendly exchange of blows here, and good stalling here from Zerg. I think Zerg actually got scared of his own Junkrat trap there. Did you see how he kind of doubled back in the bush for a second? That's funny.
Stitch's hook would have been good if it had landed on anything that wasn't a minion, but it was close.
Not a poke. Oh my gosh! And the grenade finishes off Zul'jin for first blood.
That the last, yeah, that's the last extra round timers coming in for Junkrat doing the extra damage on that last grenade. So Pato not watching what's on the ground around him. Which means that your guys get a free camp in the bot lane.
Yep. Looks like. Oh, you know what? I switched my vision to just the other team. There you go.
Well, Stitch has just walked onto a bear trap, setting himself up to get blasted away, but nothing really happening from it.
Little anti-synergy there between Junkrat, Diablo. Just not quite patient enough to wait for the flip, otherwise that could have been a kill into the Stitches.
Yeah, and just working on the wave. Your guys are working on that camp already, so getting 2 camps to 0 on the Pizza Boys.
D.Va's gonna lose her mech in the top lane, which is probably better for wave clear, honestly.
Yeah. But it ultimately is just them slapping wet noodles at each other. Pizza doesn't even go for their camp at all, so the XP is not
going right to hards.
Yeah, they're not. The XP is not too bad right now, but that pressure should bite them in the butt a little bit later. Are we gonna get fire stomp, Diablo? I love that this is a thing I used to do and everyone gave me crap for, and now everybody does it. Everyone has embraced. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, it's been good for a really long time, but it's really the only build right now.
Which just feels weird because I don't know if anything actually changed about the build ever. Just people just realized it was good.
Yeah.
I was always a fan. Although I'm one of the few that just goes lightning breath with the build too, because I want the damage.
That's what you're supposed to do. So you get the spell power with your W's, and then your lightning breath over the top.
But many of these people are going APOC with it, you know, as they engage on a D.Va. She's got her full mech, so she doesn't have to worry about anything here. She can blow them up if they commit too hard.
Just getting out.
Good blaze stun, but the follow. No, she didn't detonate the mech in time. She's running for her life. Oh, the jet propulsion so close. So close. They should just all walk away from each other, but everyone's fighting with their camp. Ooh.
Zerg really wanting the kill, but not finding it. Chelsea now caught out as well. Pato's going to claim a double kill.
Tassadar wall. So big right there.
Yeah.
Level 4 talent coming in huge. One of my favorite talents on Tassadar is that slowing wall on it. Even if he did go Q build, it's fine. But everyone's still in top lane. No one's doing anything else on the rest of the map. Just working on this shrine.
3-man route.
It is frozen, though, so that could be why everyone's staying up here.
Oh, the silence puddle from Cranky. They're really good. The wall behind Moonglow. Moonglow is not long for this world.
This is solid kill. They should lock down the camp for him. 4 kills to 1 so far, and the Pizza's camp still just yellow on the map down in the bottom. Which is okay. They've got the XP lead from the kills, so I guess good choice. Yep. Good choice. Well done.
They knew what they were doing. They didn't want it.
Calculated. And here comes the Frozen, so we'll see what they can get done with it. Junkrat did leave, though, so he's trying to grab some soak.
Yeah, if the offlane are dying there, you have to rotate one of your DPS out. Make sure you're catching those waves, because it's just too much soak to miss.
John Cena pulls a heel turn on Diablo, but he's able to walk away from it, no biggie. Frozen things come out, lock up the fort.
It's going to jump one more time here. If it jumps on a Hark and he's dead, thankfully it jumps onto the tank there. Wall behind.
Well, it's because Diablo's got the wrestling skin on, so that's why John Cena's going after him.
Ah, he's going Toro.
Yeah. Letting him know that the WWE is bigger than whatever Matador thing is going on in Mexico down there. Well, they get the fort, though, so good push.
Yeah, great push. Frozen Punisher, really getting all the value out of it. Got a couple of kills. D.Va did a really good job catching soak. So not too far behind in soak, but that extra fort.
Yeah, actually even have the XP lead.
Yeah.
My Blaze should fix that when he gets his camp in the bottom. He's been slowly working on that since the fort went down.
Nice.
Are we gonna finally get this camp? Pizza looking for the invade, snags a Diablo out of the bush. Puddle comes out a little bit late to follow up that DPS, but the wall comes out blocking everyone out. And
it's a
that's
5-on-4 here if PRA sees it, but they don't know where the blaze is.
Well, you figure he just got that camp, so they could have thought he was on the way.
Yeah.
All right. As we get into 10s, see what kind of... Excited to see what heroics we choose. And I know this is going to be weird, but Pizza has an XP lead at 10, and I don't know how to respond to this right now.
They're playing really well.
They are.
They're, I mean, they're 3 kills up. It looks like they've run this before, and it looks like we got a plan. The wall's been really impressive.
Yeah.
Zerg's just going to get gorged here, but it's a good route from Bear. Here comes the Riptire behind.
Gonna
Shane
blow
is in a
everyone
little
up.
bit
Oh,
of
they
trouble.
all
Big sleep.
clump up for it. Oh, no.
Cranky Ronald going to swipe away, but not before Stitches will fall.
Man. They would just...
Not for nothing, Stitches has 21 globes already.
Yeah, they're running around doing... And that's without getting a camp. Like, they didn't get... They only got one camp up to now, so...
Yeah.
He's doing it. I don't know if I like the ult synergy out of Pizza again. There's a lot of like disengage, kind of resetting the fight stuff. The only DPS one they really have is Black Hole.
It's kind of like if you're running a Falstad of Stitches and you go Gorge and you kind of gust him away. You can do the same thing with a Tassadar Black Hole. You get the Gorge and just Black Hole wherever the support is coming from.
Yeah.
And it tries to delay any of the follow-up.
I kind of feel like I'd almost want to see Combustion here. Like, having Flailing Swipe and Bunker, it's just a lot of, like uh-oh buttons, you know?
Yeah. What did he... I mean, he went Bunker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swipe, Gorge, Bunker, Taz, Dingo, and Black Hole, so...
Yeah.
I mean, but to be fair, there's not a lot of huge damage stuff out of PRA either. I mean, the Riptire is the biggest one in APOC. Otherwise, I mean, Odin can be, but...
Odin's really good on a point. I think that's where you...
Yeah.
You know, in level 20, obviously, is kind of just like a win more button if you're up on the objective.
Oh my god, how many people take Big Red Button at 20? I feel like it's such a
The
trap
right
talent.
Should. The people that play the game well should.
Blaze is
getting APOC.
That's not where he wants to be. Dodges the APOC, Jet Propulsion's out, but he is still in Narnia.
PRA is burning every ult they have, but that is a very dead Blaze. Now, Rooster Pizza, 20 little monkeys, but they're going to have to start running away. Here's an engage onto the Tassadar over the top. Black Hole gets interrupted there.
Yeah.
And we have a big... Look at the bunny hop in the back line. It's huge, too. Getting the distraction.
Buying huge space. Doc J getting caught out is a bummer for that objective for sure. And getting the Tassadar means you don't really have any poke to get the Skelegrubbies on the side of Pizza. So I think them just hanging out here is honestly just wasting time.
Shane's looking for a Gorge here, but I think he's going to find a death.
Yeah.
Look at the rubies or the slow over the top.
Got flipped out of the scroll of Identify, but it didn't really matter, so... Bomb to buy some space. Doc J, you don't want to be there. Okay, the bunker comes out.
Good bunker.
Well, the Bruiser camp up top got cleared on its own. That's what I was worried about, that they weren't going to do, so that's fair. But the staggered death timers on this push are going to be hard for them to deal with, and...
Ooh, look at that. Black Hole, 4 people gets hit. Diablo goes down. Diablo
walking out, not able to set the oil slick on fire to get the healing as he runs out. Doc J drops
there. Does the Riptire get the kill here? Not quite.
Gorge on Diva, dropping her behind the wall. She can boost out of here. Oh, the puddle! The puddle is well placed on time. And
did they get the Stitches though? No.
All right, managed to get the Diva. You say good hook as he yanked the first minion in that way. So.
Good hook to get the Diva. It's retroactive.
Not bad to snag that kill as the rest of the team was working on the fort. Are we all going to clump up down here again?
Well, it's a 4 on... Oh, the Junkrat gets hooked. Chelsea's in a lot of danger.
Yeah, there you go.
Down he goes.
Blaze is on the way. Wall to block the Diablo. Well done. This is a good fight coming out of Pizza.
Thought he could 1v5, but is not going to find... Wait, Pat will walk into it too. Oh, okay.
CC chain was well done there. They just... not all layered on the same person. It was just all chained into different targets just to lock up each one as they went. So, nice fight there.
Yeah. Rooster Pizza gonna be able to paint the map blue.
If
Color I am particularly
if they
partial
remember
to.
they have a camp on their side of the map, which they
I
forgot
don't
about
think they
again.
have it. Yeah. These guys are on strike
Oh
on
no,
on their
Deckard!
side.
Oh no, the puddle goes down and Shane walks away from it. Like, no, no, I'll save you, Deckard. I'm not putting you down there, but you know, that's good guy Shane trying to save the old man.
There.
Oh, Diablo did not go Fire Stomp on 13. Went to Charge Talent.
See this from time to time. It's a combo build, so you get a little bit more DPS if they got some squishy backliners.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily hate it. We have a Stitch
Oh,
again. Yep.
whoa, that is.
Oh, got the Diva Bomb off, but not before.
I don't
Diva
even.
goes down.
That is the solidest. I'm going to assume that they definitely calculated and communicated that stun into a hook, and that was chef's kiss.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
If you're PRA, you just need to cut your losses. Stop getting hooked. Oh my gosh, Chelsea almost immediately gets hooked during that sentence. You guys got your 16s. Just need to relax. The only thing that you could really lose to here, well, not, I mean, you could lose to a lot of things, but the thing that you're going to lose very hard to is just constantly getting hooked.
staggering deaths into those hooks, yeah. They finally got this camp. That's cool. Great job, guys.
They saw it.
They walked past it for the 14th time and went, we don't know if we ever killed that one, so.
This middle fort's not long for the world. Shane throws the hook at the tower for damage.
That's the chattest move if I've ever seen it.
You don't see it often, but it's effective, kind of.
April Fool's update would have been that the fort just gets hooked and then just goes to Stitches.
Oh, Shane.
Well, okay.
Okay.
And Diablo
Blaze
walks
is
into
top
the
lane,
gorge.
though, so here's a Riptire. There's a net. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they are playing smart about catching single targets. Tazdingo comes out, keeping Pato alive, walks away during the flailing swipe. Getting the
Blaze hasn't even started trying to come to this team fight, by the way. And Rooster Pizza is just winning 4v5. Now Dr. J coming down. Not going to quite land a stun on the Harkin, though.
And it's hard for Tychus to step up and do anything if half of his front line's already toast, so.
The hook ends up hitting the minion, the catapult being the hero.
Another solid Tassadar wall.
Nah,
Nah, she could just jet booster or whatever blast off out of there, so. That should be a free objective for Rooster Pizza with the bruisers pushing
they are
top.
all up. Diablo had souls.
Oh yeah, he went the combo CC too on 16. All right.
Chelsea's gonna face check a bush and learn why you don't do that immediately.
Oh, lands into an explosion of grenades. I mean, Diablo was there with her. She had like a buddy system going on, but Blaze jet propulsion hits everybody. He does not discriminate, so.
I like this play by Pizza here, getting this camp out too, kind of holding us to 39.
And it's a 19 Arcane Punisher, so this one's going to start doing some work too. As we come in, we'll probably hit 20s on this push, so PRA's got to make a defensive play now, I think, if they do anything, but Junkrat's still down for 10.
Yeah.
3-man scroll, but nothing there. Oh, no. Grabs both of the front lines, locking them up for all the CC to follow. Diablo walking away, but he can't quite make it.
Oh, the Diva Bomb into the sleep.
Oh, if you had a Junkrat Riptire, that would have been... That would have been
devastating.
So nice. Diva running. She doesn't have the mech.
Over the top.
Trying to slam him away from the keep, but there's no minion help. So this is just gonna go down. But the Punisher's down. Oof. Diva just getting locked up. That Stukov puddle is wrecking her day. I didn't even think about the Stukov puddle being really good into her.
Looks like they're gonna try to end.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can end into a Junkrat here.
But there's no
Both DPS are alive. Stukov's in the backline now. Cranky Rattle getting burst down by the Tychus. Big damage coming out.
Oh,
if he has Tazdingo,
they're all standing in the frost. They're just taking the damage to do it.
Yeah, Paddle's going to be able to end.
The 20 Tazdingo coming in hot.
Oh!
Tazdingo
axe as
20
he died.
upgrade, giving him the time. Wowee.
The fadeaway. Well played there at the end.
Well, that's a spicy start to the series. I mean, I totally had faith in my team. I don't know what we're talking about here. Um, that's blue side winning the red side map choice, as is tradition around here in the lower divisions. Let's take a look at these stats. You know, your Junkrat for face checking a lot of things got the damage out though.
Yep. Yeah, he was pumping.
Oof, that healing differential though.
Yeah, Bear didn't have a lot of opportunity to heal things because they were getting yanked
Staggered.
away from her and exploded.
Yeah, staggered deaths don't for long fights make. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it's on the record. Good job, Cranky. You're on the positive side of the healer diff this time, and I want to make sure you know I said that. So you're welcome. But I mean, altogether, I think Pizza played really well. They had really good CC chains.
Yeah.
Stukov puddles were where they needed to be. A lot of times, even if Stitches was throwing hooks at minions or forts, what have you.
I think it's really interesting to see how well they played that comp specifically, because of how difficult I feel like it is to communicate, especially for a team that is maybe struggling throughout the season. Like if you just have say an Anduin or a Brightwing, you could just have that combo at level 1, but you have to wait for level 10 so the Stitches can get the Gorge. Then you have to hit the hook. Then you have to get the Gorge. Then you have to get all the way back, plant the hero down into the puddle. Then Pato has to net him at 13 and then get the kill. It was really well coordinated.
And it felt like every grab that they got was like they hit one target, and between like Zul'jin and Tassadar, they were able to blow them up, and then the front line could move to the next target. Like they were ready for
Yeah.
the next hook to come out, the next blaze stun, and they kind of like we saw that happen a couple times where it was just one and then one and then one, and they were able to just keep doing
Yeah.
that. So pretty solid. Oh, Towers of Doom. Perfect. Well, we're gonna either run this series into the ground real quick, or
We're gonna be here a minute.
so let's
This
see.
map in particular, I think, I know both of these teams love playing Stitches, so I think that's going to be a really highly contested hero this game.
Yeah, Stitches on this one is I don't even know. Like, it's either we're gonna see some double soaking. I know that's Pizza likes that kind of thing. They like to play the 4-man and bot and have somebody kind of double soak. I'm always a fan of offlaning and just showing up and making it a 5v4 and scrapping the XP. So, well, the chat is gone
Good God.
full degenerate.
Oh, Christ.
Well, these teams definitely know each other. That is for sure.
Yeah. I will say, we played a team tonight that we knew quite well, and our comps were, I mean, not like this, but, friendly banter for sure.
I'm glad I got to the map select overlay in time, because this is... Ooh, I think the NGS rules would have some things to say about what's happening here, but... Well, we know we're in towers, so at least update the screen.
Yep. Rooster Pizza get their point on the board.
Oh, I guess I could just look at who's got first pick, right? So if Pizza's got first pick, then that would mean that
This
you
was
guys
picked by
you guys chose it again. So now, do you find that your team does this thing where they pick a map and then they're kind of like the strategy for the map that they chose is somewhere in between, like half-baked and still raw?
No.
Because Pizza does this a lot. Like, we come out like some floppy, half-frozen pizza.
No, I would say PRA is pretty on the ball as far as what they want to run and their strategies. I mean, this team, to all their credit, practices more than any team I've ever seen. Right. So they are they all have the same game plan. It just comes down to executing.
Right. And I honestly think, I mean, I didn't think the draft was as one-sided as the first game wound up being, but I think Pizza did a really good job at exploiting some weaknesses in the draft by the end of the map. You know, Decker not being able to heal from where he was, you know, being weak to the Stitches hooks, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we get this going into a 3-game series. We'd like that.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. I have not cast many 3-game series this entire season.
Oh, I had a pretty long one. What was it? A couple weeks ago. They drug it out for me.
Who were they playing?
I don't even remember, but they pulled, like, it was like the only time that, like, Pizza pulled off a win, and, like, we got, like, well, like, like a win without going 2-0 or 0-2. Like, we got to the game 3 and, like, it just went so long. They almost pulled it off last week. They almost had the boss turn, but so no angels so far. You got a mouthfeel player on your team?
Not really. I mean, they've played it like once, but to me that seems that you want to run heavy frontline if you're banning Malthael this early. But maybe it's more of a target ban. I'm
gonna say that's a lot of thinking that I don't know if my team is actually doing, but we appreciate the.
You did just get done saying they fly by the seat, so maybe not playing too much beef, but I assume Pato is just ripping the Zul'jin here again, right? Like, it was just far too effective not to try it again.
I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't play Zul'jin if it's there. Oh, because he wants to play Vala instead.
He wants to play his other hero. That's fine. And we immediately have an Anduin, and are we going to see the Stitches immediately as well?
Yes.
This one's a thinker. They're trying to decide what to do. Is it the Dahaka? Is it...
what do you prio before the next ban? Yeah, for sure.
Greymane, like...
There it is. Dahaka. All right. For a little bit of that macro global pressure, which you'd normally see out of Pato's Falstad, so it'll be interesting to see what they match it with. I think Night may have a Falstad on his belt, but we're going for the double soaking Leoric.
If it ain't broke, they ain't fixing it. Now, surely this time we see the variant ban.
I will say it feels a little less imposing because you don't have the Blaze stun. Leo doesn't bring quite the same level of CC to set up a Stukov that the Blaze does. So,
and with the Anduin already taken, I'm kind of surprised to see it, because any Entomb that you get, it really should only be one pull and then it's fine. So
yeah. Well,
they do have the semi-dirty bathtub between Stukov and Leo.
You want a Chen in there to get the rinse cycle going?
The washing machine is the upgraded Sonya 20 leap.
That's what I always knew it as. That's what I always was a fan of, but nobody plays
like the last
Chen.
time we used a Chen barrel in a Leo, we actually popped the hero out the other side. I think the game just freaked out. It squirted him out the back, if I remember right.
Very balanced, very maintained game. No problems.
Yeah, it is Stitches and Chromie. All right.
I like what...
Oh, Jaina.
Okay.
The hero. The flanking machine.
And so what? So what does Shane pull out into a Stitches? Is he gonna do the Anub? He's been rocking a Anub a lot.
Should be Anub. This is a great Anub here. This is not as good of an ETC here, but you know, all it takes is one punch.
Wowee! All right, we're in it now. I like it.
I mean, Zeratul absolutely farms this team if played well.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to stop him. I mean, into the ETC, it's actually better. Now that they have an ETC, because they have some sort of way to stun him. But I think if he just avoids that, I mean, Vala, Stukov can't do anything to stop themselves from exploding.
Listen, I'm only gonna say it once. I don't like when the spice is on the other side of the team, and I'm sitting here with a cheesy freaking pizza. So, you know. But here we go. Game two's popping in. I'm excited. I want to see it go to a game three, especially because game two's
Absolutely.
towers. So this will be done in like 7 minutes. We'll be wrapped up, and we'll start the next one.
This game could go on for quite some while. It's the comeback map, as they say.
Well, why don't you go first this time? Let Red go first.
Sure. Absolutely. So down 0-1, and needing to extend the series, they need to win this game. We have Phoenix Rising Amethyst, Zergpern on the Stitches, Harkin A on the... Oh god, what's his name? Zeratul. Google on the Chromie, Little Barista there on the Anduin, and Chelsea bringing it through on the Dahaka.
And going for the 2-0 win to end this series early is Rooster Pizza WBP with Cranky Rhino and Stukov, Dr. J on the Yorick, Night Night on Jaina, Pato on Vala, and Shane 9110 on not the Anu but an ETC. So we'll see if that pick plays out as we all run to the middle for our daily genital
if they
measuring.
win this with a noob being up and then just taking an ETC, it's going to be one of the most Chad plays I've ever seen. Because it's so brain dead. Like, oh, that target got gorged. Press R.
I'm sure that when he goes mosh pit, he won't have any problems with any of the CC brought by anyone on the other team. So
there's a hook there already onto the ETC. No follow-up CC, though, as Bear just misses.
Oh, yeah, the one hook missed, and Dahaka said, don't worry, bro, I got you.
Chromie? Ooh, just mistiming that. Zerg's got to be careful here. He's not full health.
Oh, Pato yanked by the hook, but just vaults right out.
And take a look at talents here. It's Q-Build Mala.
You got the globe stitches,
we have globe
too.
stitches, too. Again, what is going on with the globe stitches?
Pato going Q-Build on this map. It feels like he wants a little bit of early scaling strength, so that's feels different for him. Otherwise, everything else looks correct. 4 globes for Jaina already, so she's off to the races on that talent. And, where are your guys going? Hanging out in the boss pit? Looking for Pato, looking for Pato. The hook grabs Pato. There's nowhere for him to vault yet. But nobody counted on Zergpern being able to hit that hook, and they all walked away before he hit it. So that feels bad, man.
Team doesn't trust you.
It is.
Now Harkin gonna be sitting here distracting Dr. J from soaking.
Yeah.
It's a mental game, and I think this is where PRA really has the advantage. Is they're trying to play this 1-1-3 here. They have the good siege to be able
Jaina
to
yanked into the towers.
Yeah. But having Zeratul be a roamer here and effectively playing the map can really put a team ahead.
Yeah, especially if they're gonna, especially if Leo keeps running into someone in each lane and just keeps taking sustained damage over and over again. The Osane Renewal is only gonna do so much for him. Pato must have some kind of magnets on his hand because that hook has been finding him every freaking time. Well, he is playing the robot Vala skin, so makes sense. I understand. Hidden interaction. Chromie went. What did Chromie? Oh, she went the vision.
Dr. Dre surely's not going to expect it this time. Now there's 2 of them, and the tongue misses. Oh my god. Just demount the hero first. You get 2 of them there. Oh god. The fact that Dr. Dre just still is walking past them, at least can't kill him, is so wild.
They're going to stop him from getting the altars, so that's a strong point here. Now it's going to be 2-on-1 up here at the pizza altar again. Oh, they get the bottom middle one quickly.
Looks like Harkin's just going to sneak in behind Dr. Drake and kind of hit him, but now Doctor's dead, right? Oh, Shane gets a big slide.
TC showing up.
Nice play there.
Pizza comes to help their friends before the Phoenix does, and Dahaka does not have the burrow up to walk away, so... Pizza just getting around the map quicker to be the 5-man when they need to be. They're taking a quick early 4-shot lead on this map that has nothing to do with any of your
solo kill here in the top lane from the Zeratul? Not quite. Chelsea just dug top there too. I mean, Pizza has the stronger early game by far. They have the huge damage from the Vala and the Jaina. If they catch anybody out guard, they should be able to kill them. They're going to be able to siege well.
Yeah. I might even be able to snag this fort early, which would be a huge boon.
Yeah.
Keeping the 4v3
PRA, they need Gorge, right? They need 16s. They need your Light Bomb. They need Loop. They really need a lot of tools to be able to play this game as Harkin decides to start taking the top camp here.
Jaina feels that hook whiz by her cloak. Well, at least you get Loop at 8. You know, you get a little bit.
Yeah. I kind of hope it's Loop here. I know Slowing Sands has been really good, but especially into the...
anything?
Fair. Yeah, but especially into the Stukov, I think it's really, really strong here. Big invade coming in.
No, they snagged ETC around, but Stitches is off by his own lonesome on the back line. It was a good flank. It was the wrong angle. I like the hook, but
these pumpkins coming in are really going to put a lot of stress onto this bottom tower here.
Yeah. Dragon Breath coming out.
It's actually 6 pumpkins. That's the whole tower. The tower's gone. Yeah. I mean, that's just it.
Yeah, with Stitches down, they can't even step up to push him off from the rest of the wave, and there you go. The clock running out quickly for PRA. They got to stop the bleeding if they want to get to 16 and do it. Zeratul getting a sneaky altar cap, though.
Yeah, he is. They actually are going to get both of these.
All right. Oh, Harkin missing that hook. And he had friends around him that time. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, that would have been a kill. Well, it would have been at least a lot of damage.
You think Chromie would have been close enough to get the loop on her right away, so could have hoped.
Oh, yeah. Good point. And we do see the loop. Okay, good.
All right. Go back to the 1-1.
ETC coming behind with Mosh and...
Oh, Shane, what?
He's just dancing in the bush, man. He's just vibing. Don't bother him.
Putting the concert on over there, then a time trap says, no, we'll save that for next time. Ugh. All right, well, that's one tool down from your 10 advantage. Massive shove out of Stukov. Cage, everything else.
So looking for a Gorge.
Maybe just didn't have it up yet, or ETC got out in time. The puddle comes in to save.
Oh, not quite in time.
Q-Build Vala coming in clutch with the Hungering Arrow.
Meanwhile, the Zeratul farming the Leo in the off lane during that scrimmage. And if you start looking at the map, it's starting to look pretty good for PRA.
Yeah, Leo's starting to slow down on his ability to fight off the ever-present pressure from both of these lanes.
Yeah. They're going to have to start peeling the Jaina off to start catching mid from time to time.
Catch the Chromie here,
can't
though?
just sit here bottom. And that is exact... Wait, what? Chromie died. How did Chromie die?
ETC slid into her and booped her back, and I don't know if anyone's pull was up. Yeah. No, ETC... there is no coming home from that one. The perfectly timed light bomb. That's what I'm saying when I know... Bear knows what she's got going on with that Anduin.
Another hook on the Pano? Oh no, he's got his baby hook out.
13 might have caught that. But
Chelsea walking down right now. Chromie's coming back. Big shove there is good. Good stall. Chelsea in behind.
She's all by herself though. Dodges the cage. He yanks the Leo but the Rain of Vengeance stops the Dahaka from pulling him in. Everyone's just going that direction now.
That tower is still alive and now putting tower shots on the Moonglow. The Entomb isn't here.
Yeah, and they got both altars with that extra tower, so...
Hook is up, but not 13's quite yet. Harkin, meanwhile, is just kind of taking top.
Stukov.
You don't see a loop this time.
You don't walk away from that. Jaina walking into Dragon's Breath, able to walk it out.
Yeah, and this is where things are going to start tilting in the opposite direction. You know, like we said earlier, Rooster Pizza had that early game advantage. Now the hooks are coming online. They're going to be able to slowly take back this tower, and Zeratul and Dahaka have been playing the map so well that these top and mid towers are really taking a lot of damage now.
Yeah, the Pizza needed to be ahead going into 16 or already have the game done. And they are not going to have the strength that a 16 Zeratul brings or your Chromie brings at 18. Although Dahaka getting caught out, doesn't have the burrow to get away, and They
So yeah, it's perfect. That's what they need to be doing more of. Just kind of rotating someone out. They don't have to send the whole team, but at least sending a couple people to help bully that rotation.
ETC standing here watching them, not able to stop them from this fort, but
Menacingly.
he'll babysit it before he says that's enough, and they get the altar just in time, so that's good. Even out the altar shots. Although Pizza looks like they realized that they had to stop the Zeratul and Dahaka from doing what they were doing, so they've kind of stabilized up top. Oh, what?
Good hook over the top. Good light bomb again as well. Moonglow is trying to get out of his way. Surprised he didn't just rip the mosh there.
ETC getting out, huge.
Zeratul's in the back line. Zeratul's going to be cleaning up. Oh, it's a really good mosh from Shane to catch the Zeratul.
This is sloppy. This is ugly. Everyone just throwing abilities out left, right, and center. No, Leoric gets yanked back from the speed boost of Dahaka. The hook comes into Jaina. Another one going down. That should be an altar and a boss. I don't know how you don't.
We don't do bosses here.
Oh, you don't do bosses here. Very good. Well, they'll take the camp, though. Take some pumpkin boys.
Maybe take mid or start pushing that bottom wall.
Doc, maybe you just want to walk away instead of trying to speed up your death timer there.
Just, no, stay right there.
Just saying, maybe.
Oh, no.
He's unstoppable during his spooky hand. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a kill anyway, but it's still tragic to miss.
16's coming in.
Sprinting to this top camp here.
Extra pull for Anduin. Yeah,
absolutely necessary here. Oh, that's right. That is Gambit. I mean, that is something worth noting as a caster now, is that when Dahaka goes Gambit at 7 and he dies, it's part of a Gambit stack down, so nice pick there in the top lane.
I forgot he's got that Gambit at 7.
Yeah, that's new literally since last patch.
Okay, alright.
Shane looking for the Mosh. Not quite available yet. Gets the hook onto the Valo, though. Good pull. Light bomb in time again.
Oh, that they have got that down. Barista gets all the props on those light bombs.
Oh no, Cranky's taking tower shots. Is he gonna die to it one more? No, okay. He's able to get out just in time.
Leo fell up top, and
no!
Dahaka and Dahaka and Zeratul finished off the top lane. So the timer has, as you said, ticked to the other side of the table, and shots 3 altars up and 2 people dead for Pizza make not for shots going towards PRA.
Harkin really respecting Shane now with that solo mosh since the last time. Zergparn is absolutely on fire. I think he's wall hacking at this point.
It doesn't help if Chromie's not in it, bud. Just blasting
Harkin
you with
almost
sand.
Going down. Harkin walks away with 150 HP.
Oh, what is that hook?
Oh, look at the Entomb.
What? This has just gotten silly. This is absolutely a clown show going off the rails. All 3 altars going to you guys.
Look at this. Oh no, Rooster Pizza, please don't get hooked by this. No, please hide behind the minions.
Okay.
Okay, he missed.
Chromie had some business with that minion that came over the wall too. She absolutely blew it into next week. Which is a pun because Chromie's a time dragon. Yeah, you see what I did there?
Wow. We have Gordo King here with the lore, by the way.
Big puddle.
There. Chelsea's in a lot of trouble. He's just able to sneak out.
I do like the expanding puddle to kind of mess with the front line, but the damage coming out of Chromie is just, it is relentless. Yeah. And it doesn't stop the Zeratul from doing what he wants to do, so... Camp's going down. Pizza on their lifeline. Their pizza's about to burn in the oven with 11 health on their core. Oof.
I like to see. I mean, they've stabilized a little bit here now. They have a little bit of time before PRA gets 20, so they can look for a fight. Their towers are about as healthy as they're going to get for the rest of the game, because if they lose another team fight and get wiped, they all go down at this point. So. This is their chance to kind of make a play here as Harkin jumps into that top lane. Oh, there's a hook
Oh,
though
not
onto the
when
Jaina.
Jaina gets... Oh, and the
Does she have
pull.
ice block? No, she's 300 away from ice block. Oh
Oh.
no. Wait, well, now she has ice block for the next life.
the, the blizzard from beyond gives her...
Hook
Oh,
onto the
no.
ETC. The follow-up does hit him there,
The...
and the loop going off as well. Chelsea coming down into the bottom lane. The mosh is good, but the pull is better from Bear. Good tongue onto Pato in the back line, who is now silenced and who is now
He's wearing a hat.
dead.
It's not a good hat. Stitches slams Dahaka into the wall, but then gets hooked by the Stitches. Oh, man.
Oh, man. And PRA has entered their final form here with this comp. It's Towers of Doom. It's Stitches. It's over, honestly. This should be game.
You know what? I like it. I like when a team picks a map and comes in, knows what they want to do, and just wrecks on the map. I like seeing it.
Yep. Yep.
So what is this? 7 shots. They're gonna knock all these down pretty quickly.
Really surprised they didn't wait to take this tower down, because they absolutely could have. Chelsea's bullying Leo here in the mid lane.
I mean, do they stop them from getting all 3 here? Zeratul takes top, easy.
No.
Dahaka's trying to push through, but Leo's able to fight her off.
Yeah.
They're close. Now they can just all man up in mid, though. Like, they can death ball this.
They are, a little bit of a health bar away from Chelsea popping that.
Oh, no, that's not how that works. Oh, that is brutal. Well,
Shane getting tongued. The tongues of Chelsea have been really strong this game.
5v4.
They are holding on to this tower for dear life, as Moonglow has got them on a timer right now.
Leo...
Why not? There's a pull.
Trying...
What if Light Bomb's coming?
Oh, no. That is...
Oh!
They have just
Another
been
hook?
picking the pizza
Oh,
apart.
he hits the hook from out of vision! He pulls the Jaina!
Topping by topping, this pizza is getting shredded up. This is that bad delivery you got from DoorDash and Papa John's.
Put him in a body bag. Send him home.
Not even... Oh, God. Still a 2.5 level lead. That's... Oh, no.
We're going to take bottom.
Pado's
going to die to the tower shots, though? No, not quite.
Pado
All right, they took bottom, but subjective might have something to say about
it's
another game.
6 shots on this altar. They're missing more than half their team.
Oh my God, he hit another
I missed the chat turning off, Cranko calling GG before the altar even goes out, and there you go. A solid play from your guys.
That was great. They really turned it on there at the end. Zergpern, absolutely MVP. I mean, Bear had really great timing of the light bombs, but the hooks were just wild.
Yeah, I mean, even pre-13, like we said, like it just magnet hooks on Vala most of the time, and then 13 just made it exponentially worse for them. Pato tried to keep up in damage, but it wasn't a damage kind of game when you're just losing people one by one to the alien sneaking around your ship.
So, what does the WBP stand for, the Rooster Pizza name?
So, it does stand for Welcome Back Pato, because anyone that's watched this division or this team for long enough knows that I was also a member of this team back when we were Liquid Metal, and we split into 2 teams, and I took Shane and Pato with me, and when Community Pizza retired after being Divi champions, and they went back, they combined their names because they wanted this Rooster name forever. They threw the pizza name on it, and they put Welcome Back Pato because he is the glue of this small community we have.
That's funny. So, I was on the other half of the team that was once Liquid Metal, because Toast Monster was on there with Winter and all of them. And it was Iggy and Mass Assassin.
A long time ago. That was pre-me.
Long time ago. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I remember we were scrimming Liquid Metal pretty consistently when I was on Bull Moose Party.
That's it. I was like, that was the name, the Bull Moose Party.
Yep.
That's ancient history for me. I just showed up when Liquid Metal was around. But if we want to go real far back, I mean, the only reason I'm doing any of this is because I played on a team in Chair League way back in the day.
I never even know what that is.
That's like the granddaddy to NGS.
Okay.
Chair League was just another amateur like organized competitive thing, and yeah, that's going way back.
That's some lore again. Yeah.
But Cursed Hollow. So we're going full macro, full huge map for game
Who picked
3.
this dog shit?
We don't know. It doesn't matter because whoever did it is bad, and they should feel bad.
Your team, all right. Rooster Pizza wanted cursed.
God, we're
Huh.
gonna try to macro. If they try to sneak this Abath or Illidan crap in for game 3, I will just. Ugh.
I mean, it's a good ABBA map objectively.
No,
It
no,
is.
it sure is. I give them credit. At least they picked a good map for it this time. But so what I've been trying to tell my guys is, they pulled it out. The first time they pulled it out, they caught. I don't even remember who they did it to. They caught them with their pants down and they won with it.
Okay.
But every time they've done this, now we all know when you play Abath or Illidan, you're giving up a lot of control for a lot of
Yep.
the early game, and they just give up all of it and then some. And they make it so hard to get to 16. Like, they just make it harder for themselves. And then they have to do magic work at 16 to pull that win off that they did. But if they do the Abath or Illidan, I want to see them evolve their 3-man to better handle the early game, is what I want to see.
Yeah, something like a Greymane or a Sill that can help split push or take camps quicker so they can get back into the lanes while they're kind of down a body. I think it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out because PRA definitely a team that does play Abathur as well and knows and understands how to kind of counter the hero and how to play around it. So I'd be interesting to see the response if that's what they end up going.
That and are we going to address the Stitches problem? Because it looks like both teams have had a pretty solid Stitches game. I mean,
Stitches is 2-0.
Yeah, Shane's was a little. His hooks went a little bit more haywire than Zergpern's, but the win is a win. We take those.
Yep. Sometimes you have to hook backwards to hook forwards. That's that's what the old proverb says.
But yeah, I with both teams having Abathurs and Stitches, and I am glad we got to see Bears Anduin after I talked about how scared I was of it back when we played against her seasons ago. She put on a clinic. So, but game 3, this is it. This is what you wanted. You don't get to cast game 3s. Here you are.
Yep. Here we are. And thanks, Sound, coming in for the raid. It looks like he was casting some Division D as well.
Oh, who was on the other side of D? There's probably people
I think
up
Hong
in the
Kong and POS were playing.
Wow.
Or maybe that was earlier.
Perfect. Here we
I
go.
know definitely POS.
I guess I gotta swap to the draft screen while the music plays. I can't have that happen again. We left those tech issues back at the beginning of the season. We're not doing those anymore.
Gosh, I think one of my first casts this season, I had some bad internet connection. The game was like a minute behind. It was just awful. Like compared to my voice, it was a minute behind.
I took the
really
season.
strange.
I took the season off casting last season, so I didn't have like my audio was jacked, my video was jacked. My first cast was like 20 minutes of tech issues, just trying to keep up with things. And they're like, "We can't hear you." I'm like, "No, it's fine." They're like, "No, we literally can't hear you." The Ariel again.
Okay.
And the Anduin. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are we gonna keep the Tracer ban? Or is someone gonna get rid of Stitches? Can someone be the bigger man?
I don't
here?
think it's something you have to ban, but if you're gonna play into a Stitches and you know that, and the Anubarak is up, you take the Anubarak.
Yeah. Something that can stop Stitches from running away with your friend. There you go. See, it's not a secret anymore, guys. You did it one time.
The jig is up.
Now, if they course corrected and pulled out a Cho'Gall, oh man, sign me up for that.
Excellent.
Sign me up for that game. They don't. I don't know if they have their Cho'Gall players here today. So last ban. We didn't ban anything of Pato's, so we'll see which flavor of auto attack Pato wants to go this game. Yeah, Junkrat, Anduin, Abathur, Ariel, snagging the global again.
I can see a Falstad here from Pato right away. I think he's just so strong on this map.
I just don't. I don't see a world where Pato takes it over Zul'jin or Vala. Like it's like it's almost like crack cocaine for him. Like he can't walk away from that. All right, taking the whole timer too. This is unlike. Oh,
Joe. Oh shit! It's an Azmodan.
Joe did make it through the ban phase, so they snagged that up right away.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We know where this comp's going.
That's a really nice play there. They had been banning the Joe the whole time, and then they let the Joe through, take the taunt variant against her. Just really good drafting there from PRA.
I loved going taunt variant into Joanna. That is my favorite thing to do because everyone thinks Joe is so invincible, and then you're like, shattering throw. Oh no.
Yeah. Yep. What if you just didn't have a shield and also a terrible way to engage?
It's also like, you know, when you see a Phoenix get picked before, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just play variant, and now you, what are you, a cannon minion at best?
They banned the Falstad. Okay, let's go. I like that. I think that definitely forces Pato into probably taking the Zul'jin here over the Varian. Or over the Vala. If I were to guess.
I mean, I think Vala's better because you have the bosses on the map. I like Vala into that better. A Brightwing out of Cranky.
That's a good point.
Okay.
That's good.
That's
Holly's good into the Varian.
Yeah, then we take the Zul. I mean, I know the actual argument for that, but so what do they got left?
I think your point is absolutely valid. I think Monster Hunter here can be really, really strong because they don't have a really good boss clear aside from Pato.
Not a fan of Q build usually. I am a sucker for gambling and gambit talent, but I would absolutely go Q build into and snipe out bosses. Make it a good trade for a curse.
Jaina Greymane.
Your team wants to blow up whoever gets taunted. Whoever gets taunted will not exist or play the game for more than 3 seconds. So
Blaze is a good pick here. I like the Blaze a lot. It's just really solid. You're not going to take the Hogger. They're still kind of the 1-2 offlaner picks right now.
I mean, really? Well, I mean, Pizza's got a little bit. It's been a while since I saw Cranky on some Brightwing. Night does like his Azmodan, so, and I mean, Shane getting on his Joanna's should be big for them, but like we said, playing into the Varian that does not care about her iron skin, so. Well, here we go. That's it. Let's settle the grudge match once and for all for Season 19.
Game 3.
As it should be. These teams have played together for longer than we can even come up with lore for, and they deserve to have their best of 3. So, but we're losers. So Rooster Pizza is on the blue side, trying to bounce back with some mental. Cranky Rhino on Brightwing, Shane 9110 on Joanna, Pato on his Zul'jin, Night on Azmodan, and Dr. J rocking some Blaze.
And we have Team Purple here. Phoenix Rising, Amethyst from right to left in the red. We have Little Barista on the Stukov, Harkin A on Greymane, Zerg Pern on Varian, Moonglow on the Jaina. And once again, we see Chelsea unable to synergize with the mounts there, but it's got a purple feet.
We got the, what is this, the Wave Clear Globe out of Azmodan. Double blind out of Joe, which is
it is Pixie Charm Brightwing. Who in their right mind, Cranky, told you to do that? Variant already taking a lot of damage. Pull there onto Azmodan.
Dragged right back in. Pool to stop everyone from walking out. Iron Skin comes out in time. Varian's still not a real
Great
hero
stun
yet.
there from Dr. J.
Oil puddle
Now it's
slowing
2 for
everyone
1.
down. Nice. Taking advantage of Varian not being a real boy yet.
Yep.
Brightwing uses her global heal to move exactly 2.5 feet. I know that's what you have to do. I'm just being a twat. Jaina going
That's
up
what I
to
love
match the
about Frankie.
Blaze.
Is you can be an absolute dick to the guy, and he takes it in stride. And that's what we love about him.
I know that's how Brightwing works. No one has to flame me in chat. It's just funny when that's what Brightwing does. Going for the Bruiser camp right away. All right.
Chelsea getting a hook there onto Night, or hook, a tongue, I suppose.
Yeah, Asmo just walks that off. He's got a bunch of legs. He's got a bunch of nipples. He doesn't care. But Greymane being
He's living his best life.
Greymane clearing the camp much faster than the Zul'jin does, even though he's sitting at 200 HP.
And the Greymane doesn't have to die in the process either.
That's fair.
Interesting top lane matchup. The Jaina into a Blaze. Q build.
I mean, that's not bad. I feel like Jaina's gonna be able to stack her passive pretty well on a Blaze. You know, she's doing all right. She's already at 2,500. Joe holding his wave all by herself. Doesn't exactly have the wave clear to clear a Bruiser camp at 2 minutes, but she's doing it.
I hate this play by both teams. This drives me crazy, actually. The fact that PRA didn't push when there's clearly just a Joe there, and then the fact that Cranky and Pato didn't come down to help clear that camp, like, that was both illegal from each side.
Unforced errors, both sides. Jaina getting caught by the Blaze stun. But, I mean, Blaze doesn't have the damage to really kill Jaina this early either, so...
Ooh, Jaina looking like a snack here in the top lane.
Where's the condemn? Oh, catches it!
Does she get the auto off? Yes,
Oh.
again. Down it goes, Moonglow in the top lane.
Thought she was going to walk out of it, but... But you know what?
See this from Rooster Pizza. They just need to push. Wait, are they just trading? Holy shit, we have a base trade going on, Butter Boys.
Yeah, but Pizza's got more bodies with the siege camp, and they've got the seed going too. So
yeah, the siege camp is what's the difference maker here. This is not worth it for your PRA.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that PRA was trying to soak, but like so the XP is okay, but I feel like they should have went bottom to help the Dahaka push.
Pato?
Oh, this is
hurry. Pato, hurry.
No, your voodoo shuffle doesn't stop a taunt, bud. But
Well, good try.
you still want to hate the Varian. It's fine.
Meanwhile, Chelsea doing a lot of work here in the bottom lane. Now dragging the Blaze away from the camp.
Yeah, well, Dahaka got the wall. I mean, outside of the fort damage, it's an even trade. So, Varian looking to Garen someone out of the bush here. And for any of our league aficionados, you know that he's going to do the same thing Garen does. Come running at you and lock you into a spot. Pato taking tower shots. Ooh.
Oh, not quite getting it there in time.
Just loves hitting the voodoo shuffle button. I think it's his favorite button. Joanna hiding in the bush. I think you could have waited on that shield glare to sucker Greymane into the rest of your team, but I mean, 4-man here.
Just...
he just hit.
You go on that. Yeah, that's a kill. All you gotta do is activate your R or your E and run at him.
Shane doesn't.
Oh gosh, Asmodan being irritating.
Does have Iron Skin. Doesn't have Iron Skin to stop the taunt coming out from Varian, so push completely out, and the seed goes. Not the seed. What? Just the curse thing.
It's you could call it a seed. Objective.
It's objectively not a seed, because that's what Garden is. It's just a little purple floaty thing, so... The MacGuffin. They got the MacGuffin.
The MacGuffin.
Oh, but they are trading that
great
top.
Job against sieging top.
Yeah, 4-2 here. Asmodan gonna come running up, trying to stop, maybe throwing an orb from over the wall. Gonna run right into the Varian.
Just a little step too far.
That is a psychotic path to get to your fort, Night, and I don't approve of it. You want So
Ooh,
greedy.
Wizened Duelist out of the Grey Mane.
Ooh, that's my favorite. That's
And we don't. It's suppressive fire from the Blaze. That's definitely a red card for me, especially into a Grey Mane.
yeah. I mean, what you're only stopping the Jaina, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
maybe
like
a little bit of healing, but I mean,
yeah.
the bulk of the damage is coming from the Grey Mane here. Look at this rotation. Ooh-wee.
They don't have Greymane. They all walk through the Jaina Blizzard, but she doesn't hit any of the Frost passive on it, so they're
Yeah.
gonna fight hard. The 10's coming out from both sides. Blink heal, falling sword out of Joanna. I like it. It's spicy. Ooh, just missing
There's a
the
ring
jet
of loss
propulsion.
over the top of the bunker. Chelsea getting real low, but the Joe gonna be the first to go down.
She didn't even falling
3 people in
sword.
that bunker right now. Look at 3 people from Div D getting in the bunker. You love to see the growth.
I just
I can't
talked
even
about
get my
how
team in Heroic to get in the goddamn bunker.
I just
We got
talked
3
about how
people
good
here.
falling sword was, and Shane didn't hit the button.
No,
That's a bummer.
you should have hit that button.
Also, Asmodan, you can pick your ult whenever you're ready. Although
Oh, look at this puddle.
everyone
oh,
in the
Bear
puddle.
with the silence puddle over the top.
Please don't fight PRA in the woods into a Stukov. We don't want to do that.
In the woods.
If we're in the woods into a Stukov and a Jaina, I don't ever want to see it again.
The boss has been called here. This is a little sus, I think. Well,
They know all of Pizza's defending this Bruiser camp. Why not?
yeah, I guess. They get top as a consolation prize, so
Well, that's fair.
it's not
yeah,
too
they
bad,
got
but
the
they've been really taking
Oh.
their time. I think I would have liked to see them. Maybe not hard engage, but I think if Shane had kind of stepped up a little bit and put a couple blinds out,
Definitely
maybe
call it
he could
out.
falling
Yeah.
sword onto that.
Well, now they have to deal with that. Dahaka set this fort up. I don't know. This boss shouldn't get this fort. It's dropping pretty quick, but PRA
Yeah,
says
ripping it up.
we'll get the other one while you're dealing with the first one, as you do on this map.
Yep.
They all go to it to clear it quick. Blaze is going on a magical journey into somewhere up here. Okay. Azmodan drops all the gooners on the fort bottom. He should be able to get that fort before anyone comes down to him, I think. So maybe not the worst trade. If you trade 2 bosses for 2 forts and defend, I'm kind of okay with it. You're down XP because of the bosses, but that's a lot of macro pressure lost for PRA, for sure.
Yeah.
Although they have to fight for this MacGuffin, and Pizza's not doing it, so...
And now I want to see them just sprint to top. Although Night Knight is
Yeah, they're
about to go Night Knight.
That is...
Yeah.
The Falling Sword can make him unstoppable. He's not going to be able to walk away. He stops to throw the orb, and... I don't know if it would have mattered.
Do we see the tongue here? It is the ISO. Good job there from Chelsea.
Oof.
And this fort's no longer for the world.
That's all the forts. So Pizza had a good move, and then promptly throws it into the waste bucket. But that's what happens when you get both bosses into you with 2 MacGuffins against you. Oh my god, that is a stun.
Boy, stun.
That is a stun.
Clunk.
If only you had a Joanna with Falling Sword or some Asmodan orbs to follow up on that, that would have been really nice.
Ooh, the net on the Greymane, though, and Pado is doing a lot of damage to Harkin right now.
Another 2-man
Ring
stun.
over the top.
Slows down the follow-up, so they're able to walk away, but... You know what, Dr. J? I see you, bud. You were doing God's work right there, trying to line them up for your buds, and your team just wasn't into it.
Chelsea is illegal. He needs to dig immediately. He's dead. Yeah, you're dead.
He's invisible for a second.
Please don't let him get away with this. He does not deserve to get away
We're
with
Falling Sword. Ah, the Falling Sword
Oh my God,
comes
he's
up
getting
short.
away with it. What is going on?
Well, you know, Div D giveth you with 3 people in a bunker, and Div D taketh away by watching a Dahaka walk away from a 4v1.
God. Sitting in top lane. He's winded, so Chelsea's taking a break in the top lane, just catches breath after running away.
I mean, Dahaka's not used to running across the whole map. He just burrows there, so doesn't have the cardio for that.
Asmodan is showing in the top lane. Oh wait, no, he's not. Now he's showing in the top lane and target identifying.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, Night Knight run. Night run. No, dodge the Q. Dodge the Q. You have to dodge the Q.
Okay. All right. Able to
You
get
didn't
away.
try for it.
You know what? I think Asmodean should have been caught because he didn't take trample, and that is my favorite Asmodean talent.
I think one of our favorite things to do in ARAM is to go trample light bomb.
If you're not a frontline Asmodean, you're not a real Asmodean. I don't know if I like throwing the Gooners onto the wall when you're gonna tear through it so quick and get to the fort. Is that how you do over the top? Blaze went over the top?
That was crazy. So, Bunker doesn't clear ISO, does it?
I don't think so. Because you're silenced.
Can he dodge it with Bunker? I don't. That was super weird because the silence definitely landed. Canny, if you're looking at this game, check that for us. Give us intel. That was so bizarre because he definitely got silenced and he got the Bunker off. He came out of Bunker immediately and he wasn't silenced.
Well,
so I don't know if it just didn't land like all the way. Oh, that was weird.
Polymorph net and Dahaka says that's cute. I'm out. Sitting on the vision
this
point.
Positioning here.
Yeah, are we going for the boss? The boss is up in 20. There's no world you take this boss fast enough for the MacGuffin to spawn, be taken, and they come screaming down to you.
Yeah, Dahaka's... Well...
Looking at Asmo again. The laser not doing...
He needs some help.
Yeah, laser not doing anything.
Help. Shane, you need to help him. Shane, you need to respond to this. Oh, that was okay. That was good. That was a good falling sword. And now here comes the whole...
Oh, Blaze. Oh,
Dr. J just missed.
It just slapped Dahaka's tiny hand as he jet propulsed by. Just, Well, both teams missed their ones, but Dahaka's feels a lot less than us missing on the Dahaka. So, and we're down falling sword for this engage. So big two-man stun. Walking away from the blizzard. Nice bunker. Pops out for the ring just in time. Everyone tagging in out.
Netted, almost dying here. Chelsea coming in.
Oh, jet propulsion through the uprights. Asmodean with the dunk. Not in the dunk skin.
That's something.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair play. And
Raimi goes down and
frees up the boss. Boss MacGuffin. Do you leave the MacGuffin to go run at them at their boss? I don't know. I don't think so. This has taken a while.
Yes, because you have a global of Brightwing and you can just tele in.
No, that's fair. Good call. Do they do that?
I doubt it.
we had hope.
But I mean, if they're going to push with this boss, I think that's a really good play too. I think this could be a very scary. You take the keep at least.
Grab this camp, okay. And they've got curse point, so you know that forces PRA to answer at another time when they might not want to. So, good enough. All right, where's the army of Gooners coming down on the fort? Not quite yet. Oh, but he...
32 seconds. Probably waiting for Cora. Wait. Oh, no. Push with this.
No, why would we?
I guess you're into a taunt variant and they have a boss pushing, but I don't like that. I think you should have tried to force that a little more.
Well, they didn't have the army of Gooners.
I guess Teamfight hasn't been their strongest suit right now.
Yeah, and they didn't have the army of Gooners, so, you know, it's...
Yeah, okay, fair.
Maybe if that was
saying Bunker channel can't be interrupted, so yes, Bunker eats ISO as long as you press R before it connects.
Well, Doc is very good at hitting the Bunker button as soon as is physically possible. So, all right, bosses are clear. PRA needs to stop this MacGuffin from being taken. I don't like that Pizza went for this camp instead of trying to set up down there first.
Yeah, and both teams are actually playing really safe here. I kind of... Both DPS showing there.
This is gonna be a silly fight again. We're just gonna mash our foreheads.
This is gonna decide the game. I'm curious if PRA is just giving this because they want 20s. They don't have any stall. I guess they have one stall.
Yeah, but that's all you get. Do they get there in time? Yeah, that's it.
No.
Okay, so Dahaka, not on the same page as the rest of the team, but he has developed his cardio and he is booking it. That is a speedy dragon. Okay, well, where's the defense coming in? They want this keep. They've got the Shadow Gooners. They are going to have to
Curious
deal
if
with
you
the
just
team
try to
fight.
ult a core and try to end, but you're down 20s. Good tongue on a blaze there.
The other waves aren't nearby. I wouldn't do it. Oh, big
Beautiful
falling sword.
this time.
Yeah, to keep everyone safe from the ring.
Group ISO not quite landing. Wait, is it group ISO? Yes.
Yeah, the 20 upgrade from ring not hitting anyone either because of Shane's falling sword. So, but they saved the keep.
Yeah. Camp's actually pushing into Rooster Pizza right now. They are running. Look at them run. Are they going to be able to get out? Shane kind of caught here now. Cranky is able to get out through the bottom lane.
They're
but
not
Shane,
20 yet. Shane might have Iron Skin,
not
but
going to get out. There's
Iron,
the shield.
yeah,
There's the taunt.
There's that.
There's the bullets.
Really solid curse defense with the 20s.
Oh,
And now you don't.
Going down the bottom lane. Not quite.
Oh, rough. There should be a keep going down in the bot lane. Pizza stepping up, not quite 20 yet. Just hold on. Just wait. No, don't do this to me, boys. The 20s come in. No one's going to hit their buttons in time.
Frost over the top. Oh my god, it's ring upgrade too.
Oh,
The ring upgrade. Oh no, it makes the difference. The Brightwing goes down to the ring upgrade at 20. That's the first time I've ever seen that talent land in all of NGS.
Just had to wait a smidge longer for the 20 to come in.
Oh no. I think that's game.
That's gotta be.
Yeah, great on objective or on the core.
Joe getting caught not being there with that arguably one of the best 20 upgrades is a bummer.
Oh, yeah.
And this series came in with a bang and ends with a whimper as they all get caught by the Ring of Frost. PRA taking the match 2-1. It was a solid game. Solid match.
Yep, that was fun.
Deserved of the grudge match title. I enjoyed it. Man, not even a high damage game either. Looking at these stats, though. Definitely, you could tell that both teams were playing very safe for Game 3.
Yeah.
I mean, Jaina not even hitting 40,000 is... I mean, healer numbers alone. Woof. Nothing really stood out to me talent-wise either, so... Oh, spell power banner. Well, I guess we hop over to talk to your captain, huh?
Yeah, we can, let's see, where should we go? I guess we can just go into the NGS.
Yeah,
Discord.
one of those lobbies. Yeah, we'll go. I'm going to 2.
All right, I like 2.
And we'll get. Oh wait, this is PRA, right? So you guys like load up the channel. So
sometimes, yeah, they
everybody rolls in. That's fair. That's fair. They deserve it. It's a solid win. Oh, he didn't go Shadow Gooner upgrade on 20 either on the Asmodan. Ugh, man.
Let's see. I got a message bear.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the blunderbuss. Here they come. Here comes our buddy.
Oh boy, here we go. And
at this point, we'll just bring
I think
pizza in.
AFK, so he may not. Oh, nope, he's here. Yay!
He's here.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
I am outnumbered. My representation is small here.
You got Moonblow, so it's kind of like...
That's true.
Why don't you just drag all them in here, too?
I was going to, but they're probably...
I mean,
if I know Pizza, they're probably bumming out, having a bad mental right now, so it's fine. They can hang out and recover in a Storm League game. They played great.
Really well. Yeah.
They played really well.
I agree.
That was a really fun
As their collective dad, I'm very proud of them.
That was a great series. Could have went either way. Kind of seemed like they shell-shocked you guys game 1. They really came out firing, and I was surprised they didn't pull out the very end, but what did they end up going? Were they Diablo?
The stitches definitely threw us off, for sure.
In Blaze.
Yeah. And I was sitting here... Yeah, and the Blaze was really strong. especially on just Infernal in general. But
Yep.
I was kind of laughing at the draft, going, "Well, the hook thing couldn't do anything on the objective. I don't see what that's going to do." And I mean, just ended up carrying the game. You guys were just throwing bodies into hooks almost the entire time.
Warm-up game.
That's what we're saying. It was a warm-up game. We didn't get our warm-up game. So.
Hey, we don't take it away from them. They played
No,
well.
absolutely not.
That's fair. No, you know what? You're right. You're right. That's not fair to them. They played really well.
I mean, I will
They
say
did.
from my side, I was surprised at the level of coordination that they had with a lot of their lockdown. I think if it caught you guys by surprise, it would have caught me by surprise playing into that, because that I'm not used to seeing. So I was really impressed with their play. And I mean, you guys that were, it definitely felt like you guys got caught with your pants down. So just not ready for, like I said, I wouldn't have been ready for them executing. I mean, Shane was hitting hooks off of blaze stuns like on point.
Yeah.
And the silences were insane too.
Yeah.
I felt
They
like I was
were,
always
yeah.
silenced.
Yeah,
And what are
Diva had a
pants?
rough go into the silence puddles for sure, and especially with 13. Once you get hooked, and then you got netted into the silence, like King was saying, the coordination there was really, really good.
It's fair. If you don't know what pants are, then they can't be down around your ankles. So that's a good point. I apologize. I reneged that analogy. I will work on a better one.
Yeah, Harkin
Since
only
those
wears
are not
dresses.
pants wearers.
Dresses are the best.
But as the
Skirts, usually.
as the pizza representative, I was sad to see that the spice got put on PRA for Game 2 with your Zeratul pick. That was really cool. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I
I'm a
think
Zeratul enjoyer.
we needed to come out swinging after that first game. So
Is that what you would call Game 2? Because I thought you guys like jacked up on some steroids and like launched it out of the park. Because
I think what I said after that game was over is like, man, when we really play, we really play. We're like monsters.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah,
we made I made the comment that it felt like the interaction between your stitches and Metal Vala was there was some kind of magnet involved, because it was disgusting early.
Yeah, that was probably the best Stitches game I've ever played.
We both agree, hands down.
that was insane. I mean, at one point I was like, he might be cheating at this point. I don't know. And you hit the Jaina out of vision on the rotation, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's over. But like, he's unstoppable. He has acquired all the Infinity Stones. It's just over.
I was proved right by my commentary that Barista's Anduin is to be feared and why it was banned Game 1, and then I watched every single light bomb come out perfectly timed. So
Yes.
I'm
kudos
gonna
to
be
you, madam.
honest. I was like, I can't believe they banned Anduin. What a stupid ban in the first game. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Anduin. And then I guess I was like, okay, I get it now.
I was impressed
Felt
by
good,
every
felt
light
good.
bomb. No, you should feel very good. That every single light bomb was on point. You have my full props on that one.
Honestly, I also think that, like, I mean, it's just what happens, right? When the team is playing well, the energy is high, and, like, pulling, like, Zerg got a gorge on somebody and then got entombed, and then I pulled him out of the entomb and then landed the light bomb combo. Like, it was so good. So proud of team in general. But yeah, Zerg playing out of his mind on Sisters tonight.
I don't even remember what the other DP. Oh, Chromie was the DPS there. Just sitting back and pumping. It was pretty easy to follow up damage when it was that consistently directly in front of you and CC'd.
Yeah.
And then
I
Zerg,
tried to help with Vision.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And Harkin did what we've been trying to get Harkin to do all season. And did it better today than he has all season, just playing the map. There's a couple things that we're going to go over afterwards, but that's later. But for the most part, I mean, just the map pressure itself, and I mentioned it early in the draft because you guys had the late game comp. I said, if they continue to play this 1-1-3 and Rooster Pizza doesn't know how to really respond to this, the map is just going to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, you guys hit 16-18, and the whole map was a 6 cap. So you guys just played the map incredibly well.
Yeah, you guys did a really good job of not, like, of not letting them have the lead going into your guys' power spike. Like, you guys outplayed them early and were able to, like, when you guys had the lead, like, it was super crushing on them. So really just well done on your guys for the whole map, that map.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then we ended up going to Cursed.
Mhm.
I was curious because we had mentioned that maybe Abathur comes out here, and we honestly didn't know which team was going to take it. If we were going to see Abathur out of Harkin or Abathur, out of Rooster Pizza. I don't know specifically who plays it, but we were curious, and then you ended up banning it. So I'm curious if they were ending up taking it anyway.
The logic was they had been banning Tracer all night, so we're like, we're probably not going to get Abba Tracer, so let's just ban it because we knew that they played it.
Okay.
And we didn't want to deal with it. So we were just like, let's prioritize the Dahaka and just move on with our lives. Like, we're not going to try to Abba. No Abba today. And that's how the draft went down.
Yeah,
I wanted Tracer.
Yeah.
You want a Tracer. I mean, honestly, the content you have, Tracer's not like the worst thing in the world. Sure, you have Poly, but I think for the most part, like, Net can be pretty scary, though, I guess.
Yeah, we wanted blow up.
Yeah.
Big blow
up you had, for sure.
Yeah.
Despite losing 2 people early in the first fight, which was very close, but ultimately...
That's not fair. Everybody knows Varian's a little baby at level 1. It's...
I'm actually a little baby at all levels.
And let's be real, everybody that plays Varian does not care. At level 1, you go in like the biggest Chad you know you're gonna be, and then you're like, whoa, I goofed. Every time.
I was just like, oh, it's fine. Bear has pull. It's fine.
We might play Anduin sometime.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it's
and then pull it down.
Yeah. I love when you give me the got pull when I'm not playing Anduin. But yeah, sure.
I'm Stukov. Well, I'm lucky. I mean, Cursed was pretty back and forth. I think both teams did a pretty good job macro-wise. I never saw Brightwing actually bribe a camp.
Did he go bribe?
He did go bribe, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I didn't see him actually bribe anything, but I think both teams, they capitalized. You guys capitalized on kills, and both Rooster Pizza did as well. Ended up pushing buildings more so this game than you did in the previous 2. Kind of opening up win conditions for each of the lanes for the bosses to push through. And
yeah, I think you guys got way more value out of your curse than they did, and I think that was the big turning point of the match. Because by the time they got to curse, you guys were able to defend it, and I mean, your guys' keep had what, like, I don't know, like a smidge of HP on it. It was close enough that, I don't know, like Shane could have hooked it to killed it like he did in game 1. So
yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think what really saved, or like put us in a good spot in that game was being able to double boss early. I was so scared to make that call because I was like, their death timers are so low. I don't think we can do this. And they went mid, so we did it. Yeah, and then got both bosses and curse.
Yeah, they took the scenic route to go check the boss, and you guys got lucky getting out of there. Shane was the only one there, and we were like, maybe he can do something, but
yeah.
But
yeah, we were calling it because that was post 10 as well, and he had falling sword, so he could have gotten on the point at least. It's a little scary in a Stukov puddle. It would have been a really interesting fight because I think Zerg, who was taking the boss most of the time, or maybe it was Harkin, was getting rather low, and he may have been able to stall enough to turn it with a big Asmodan dunk or something. But ultimately, you guys were able to sneak out of there. I mean, just in time, another 3-4 seconds, and I think that's a disaster for you guys.
Yeah, if I remember right, the Varian was low on health and bum on mana, so it would have been.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think it was kind of like if we saw any of them, it was like abandoned ship. Like we were communicating about where they were the whole time just to make sure that we didn't get Jode, like you said, with falling sword.
Yeah.
I'm just bummed out you guys didn't let them have the Joe 20 come out at all because everyone loves that Joe 20. It's the only reason you go Falling Sword is for that 20, and you guys are like, no, we're going to end this game before that comes out. So
That last fight felt really good. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting it to go that well, but
yeah, you caught them just in the nick of time. I mean, just as their bodies were exploding, they were hitting 20s, and they basically only took the level 20 talents because they were all dead.
Yeah, I was the Punisher meme yelling, no, wait.
Yeah.
they did not listen. But you guys won. You won the grudge match, 2-1. PRA wins. Just means that the proper pizza team's gonna have to roll in next season and show you guys what it's like to defend a Nexus at 10% health again.
Wait, are you coming back?
Well,
back
no, I'm retired.
No, you're not.
You're too young to be
Lies.
retired.
I'm retired.
Yeah.
I'm a Divi
Lies.
champion. I'm a Divi champion. You quit while you're ahead. But this puts you guys up, 3 points for a regular win? So you're at 11.
Yep.
So you're in reaching distance of Cosmos for 4th place. You're big in this org. Blue, what is this? 6 teams going to playoffs, you think, in this division?
Every division's weird and different. I would assume it's 6, but maybe because it's so small, maybe it's only 4. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I
hope
have
it's
no
6.
idea.
I hope it's 6 of you guys going.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a Div D East and West, right? It's just Div D.
Yeah,
so
it's all together.
I would hope it's at least 6.
Well,
cool. That's exciting.
Well, if it's 4, you guys are close. Winning today definitely got you guys in grabbing points. There's still, 4 or 5 matches to go, probably?
Yep.
So, plenty of time.
5, I think 5 matches, right?
But yeah, we haven't
Depending on
done
your
any
flexes,
of our flexes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
also
so-
flex matches. Don't tell Pina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Don't tell my mom.
Well, I'm wrapped up. Although, since
got
I
nothing.
finally co-caster, I'm going to get to ask Blue my question because you guys have all been in this channel before, so you guys have all done it.
Okay.
Blue needs to answer who he would add to heroes if he could add anybody. That is my closer question.
Master Chief is too close to Raynor, so it's hard to just say like Master Chief, but oh god, it's such a I don't know. How about Boo?
Like the ghost of Boo?
Like the ghost Boo from Mario World.
From Mario, yeah. I was gonna say Mario.
Okay, all right. I could,
I love it.
I could go with it. She's got like a Cassiopeia ultimate from League. Kind of freezes everyone when she looks at them. I'll work.
What's that hero Zane that can like kind of go through the walls and be invisible for a little bit?
Oh,
or
Kane.
something?
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Kane,
We can workshop it. We can workshop some Boo. They've got some.
Yeah, he's just adorable. The skins would be great. You can have a little top hat. And yeah, we just got to get Mario to get on board with us streaming their content or using any of their content.
I don't know
It's
what
not
adorable
proprietary.
Boo you saw. I only remember
Kirby?
King Boo from DoorDash licking everybody when he punched him from the car. I mean, what? But yeah, that's it.
Space Pope says Diablo 2 Paladin, which is also kind of an interesting idea. I mean, that's kind of what Johanna is, right? Isn't she a Diablo?
Listen, Blizzard hasn't
Paladin?
given a shit about Diablo 2 Paladin for the last 18 years, and they're not going to start now.
It's only hammers. We only want to play hammer build. Don't worry about Zeal. It doesn't exist.
Unless that's what we're getting with the next E4 expansion, but who knows?
We might be getting off the rail. We have entered podcast territory.
We
here.
are in podcast territory. But yeah, I'm wrapped up. You guys played great. You can do your shout-outs, roll out the red carpet, tell us about your books and your movies, and whatever else you got.
Big shout out to everyone who, to casters, obviously, to our lovely friends, community, Rooster, Pizza, whatever your guys' name is now. Sorry, I don't know. But we love you. And all of our friends who are watching except Space Hope, I hate you because you called me old.
Wow. Well,
I've been sitting on that since the beginning of this interview.
We gave
I'd
her
like
a
to shout out
gave her a platform.
Space
What can I
Pope.
say?
Yeah.
Shouting out Space Pope for calling Barrel.
But
Amazing.
that wraps it up for me. Blue, thanks for tagging along. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun.
Appreciate you, man. Absolutely, this is great.
But good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.